Have you ever wished for a secret code? Something only you understand? A symbol that captures your deepest desires? Close your eyes if you can and imagine that you are holding a glowing rune in your hand. Its shape is shifting to reflect a personal intention. Maybe that's protection, abundance, healing. How does it feel to hold your deepest wish in symbolic form in the palm of your hand? Welcome back to the Garden of the Scrivener. I'm Leandra Witchwood, and in this episode, we're delving into the mesmerizing world of sigil magic. This is one of my favorite forms of magic. It's about transforming your intentions into a powerful symbol. Sigils are like miniature works of art, each one vibrating with the energy you infuse into it. They also become a part of your story, the documentation you put into your grimoire, linking your creativity with your spiritual evolution. A sigil isn't just a random doodle. It's a deliberate shape that encodes a specific intention or desire. By designing and charging your sigil, you're telling the universe, this is my focus. This is what I choose to manifest. And this is what I will work to manifest. Writing about your process, where the inspiration came from, how you formed your shape, and how you activated it gives you a record for future reference. Creating a sigil or your personal symbol for whatever your intention is about starting with that clear statement, that clear intuition. Something like, I am confident and free. That's one example of a phrase you can condense into a powerful symbol of your own. And one way you can do this is by using simple statements like, I am confident and I am free. And then you remove some of the repeating letters. Then combine the remaining letters to create that unique symbol. Each tradition has their own way of doing this, their own way of forming sigils, even my own. So once you have your sigil, what do you do with it? Well, you're going to charge it. You're going to give that sigil power beyond the words, beyond the intention. You're going to take the cosmic energy you're tapping into through meditation, through dance, through breath work, through visualization, or whatever method suits you and your path. And you're going to raise power. And then you're going to infuse that symbol with your power. And then finally, you let go of that outcome. I think this is the hardest part for most practitioners, letting go and trusting, surrendering to the process. Allowing your sigil and the energy you raised to do the work you instructed it to do, while you do the work you need to do to help your needs and desires manifest. In the Gardens of the Mystic, each month we cultivate new skills. Here in the Garden of the Scrivener, sigil creation, sigil magic becomes our way of documenting and infusing our path with intentional power. It's a visual form of power. It's an extension of our spiritual diary, turning our dreams and desires into art. And you don't have to be an artist to do this. In this garden, I teach my students the unique language of symbols and teach them how to create their own sigils using my form of sigil creation. To walk this garden, we first need to start with a simple statement. Like before, let's try another one. Try a statement like, I cultivate my inner peace. You can now take that simple statement and remove the letters that repeat. And then what you have left, you can begin forming a sigil, a shape, a doodle that uses those remaining letters. Now, place your hands over your sigil, over your drawing, and inhale deeply. Slowly exhale and visualize the energy of your intention, the vision of your intention that you hold in your head, that you hold in your heart, that sings to your soul. Imagine that energy condensing into this single symbol. And once you're done, write in your journal or your grimoire the original intention you had for that symbol, how you reduced it to the symbol you created, and what design you decided to go with, what formula you decided to go with in creating that symbol, and how you charged it. And when you document how you created your sigil, include feelings and impressions, sensations, epiphanies that you received during the process. By shaping a symbol, we shape our reality. Repeat after me. I trust my sigil to do the work I intend in harmony for my highest good. This is essential to surrender to the process. And like I said, this is the hardest part most practitioners have, surrendering to that process, surrendering to allow the energy we raise, the energy we connect with and then put out into the world to create, to manifest, to align, allowing it to do its work. So if you're fascinated by sigil magic and want to learn deeper techniques, like layering multiple intentions into a single sigil, visit my website, leandrawitchwood.com, where you'll find more information about the Gardens of the Mystic program and other resources that will help you expand your craft. Thank you for joining me as you fill your journal and grimoire with potent words and symbols. Remind yourself that you are weaving a magical tapestry, documenting your path. Next time, we will explore the art of ink making and how you can infuse your words, your symbols, your grimoire, your notebooks with botanical elements, with deep intentions and personal energy.